She's scared of Alexa. Did it come on? It's so funny. Why your tummy so big? Eat so much. Eat so much. Why do you always laugh? I think I got a sty coming. The inside of my eye hurts. Right up here. But anyways, I'm helping Nala with her homework, and Carter was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It's not one of them, or the Itsy Bitsy Spider, but then she fell asleep on my back. So cute. Oh. My little brother's about to be home soon. I gotta do his homework too. Not do it, but help him.
You basically do it.
I basically do yours too. She's so comfortable. I don't want to move. But I gotta finish laundry. Emmett would never lay in my chest as still. He snuggles for the first like 2 minutes and then get upset. Or he get hot. Then he'll kick me off. Oh, how cute she is. So tiny. She's sweating too. But I'm cold, so it kind of feels good. My sister's on house party. Let me see what she wants. How's your nap, Mama? What's the matter? You don't want to be on camera? No? Okay, no more. She's scared of the Snapchat filter. It's nothing, see?
Which one?
Hi.
She likes them.
The peanut head one.
Oh,
Okay. My sister and everybody else left, so I'm here by myself. I'm gonna start on dinner. My mom got me a bag of spinach. She slept through it at me. I fell asleep for like 10 minutes and something's really in my eye, man. Yeah, I fell asleep for 10 minutes. I was gonna go back to sleep after everybody left because it's nice and quiet now, but it's almost 6 o'clock, which means I gotta start dinner. So yeah, let me start on that. Hey, bottle. Okay, so for dinner, I'm gonna make a traditional Cambodian soup. We call it snao. Ignore the dog food back there. That's Cholula's leftover. So the basic ingredients or the basic seasoning would be, what is this, lemongrass, garlic, galanga, and lime leaf or kefir leaf. So for this pot, it's pretty big. This is 5 pounds of pork rib tips, and I'm gonna use 4 of these lemongrass stems. I'm just gonna cut it to maybe about there, and then I'm gonna save the rest to make other seasoning. And then I'm gonna smash it, or whatever you want to call it. With this, I'm gonna smash all of it actually, so that the flavor kind of releases into the water. And then I'm gonna throw it into a pot of boiling water and let that boil for a little bit. And then I'm gonna add the meat. So they're just gonna sit and boil in there until it boils. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So now that my water is boiled, I'm gonna put my pork rib tips in there. I'm not gonna use all of it. This is 5 pounds total. I'm gonna use about 1/3 of it. Next, I'm gonna add some chicken broth and sugar. I'm gonna put at least 5 of those spoons in there, and then 1 tablespoon of sugar. While I'm letting that boil and become really tender, I'm gonna snack on some star fruit. This is common in Southeast Asia. It tastes like a mixture of apple and grapes with a celery texture, I think. To me it does, at least. I just put some sea salt and fresh red chili pepper on there. And my puppy is loud! God! So I just tasted the soup and it is perfecto. I added a little bit of salt just because when we are eating it over rice, it gets kind of bland. And I also noticed I didn't have the right vegetable for it. But my mom dropped off a bag of spinach earlier, so I'm just gonna throw that in. I'm gonna throw this in last minute because it cooks fairly fast and I don't want it to be soggy, like really soggy. So I'm gonna throw that in right when everybody gets home and it's about to eat. Right now I gotta make rice, and then I gotta go take a poo, because that star fruit went right through.
Mom, was the new Blair Witch scary?
Why'd you snip your finger?
My mouth tastes like dog.
I don't watch Blair Witch. Oh, the new Blair Witch wasn't scary. I don't watch The Exorcist. Blair Witch is not scary. By the way, guys, this is what the soup looks like. You can make it with anything: chicken, beef, fish, whatever you want. Any vegetable also. There's an open one. The open one. Next to the sugar. I'm gonna finish up some of that Chinese sausage and the mango and rice. Yes. Trying to calm down before I talk. So like every morning I wake up in a neutral mood. I never wake up unless I'm hangry, then I'll wake up hangry. But usually I wake up in neutral mood. It's not good, it's not bad. Until I get the fuck out of my bed and I see the shit that goes on in the house. Like usually Jason, because I'm not saying that he doesn't do anything for Emmett. He does what he can, what he's available to do. But because I'm home all day with Emmett, his task, I guess, would be to make Emmett's bottle. He makes his protein shake, which is Pediasure with fiber, plus milk, plus bananas, and sometimes we'll add other fruits in it or whatever. But he makes that every night. He makes about 4 or 5 bottles of that. But he used the Ninja Bullet, is that what it is? And he never puts it away. I know it's just the dumbest thing ever to be angry about, but when you go downstairs and when you go to bed with a clean house and you wake up to something that shouldn't be there, it pisses you off, especially when it's a daily thing, you know. He leaves the blender out. He tries to help out by washing dishes, but he leaves trash in a sink or spoons in a sink, and he'll wash just the big stuff. And then I'm like, why did you half-ass it, you know? And he'll go, well, I was waiting for the sink to drain. Like, the fuck? Clean out the fucking drain, then. It was fucking, oh my goodness. I tell him to stop leaving his clothes in the hallway. He leaves socks, boxers, pajama pants, uniforms out in the hallway. He leaves empty hangers hanging on the hallway closet. His hat is hanging on the mirror in the hallway, in the bathroom. I don't know why it's so fucking hard to understand where things belong and just to put it the fuck back. I don't understand it. And this is 8 years now of this going on. Of not him, you know, leaving the blender out, because we've only had it for what, 2-3 years. But just the little things, you know. If it's not the blender that he leaves out, it's his cup, and he'll drink something and he'll leave it there, and then he'll just walk away. Even though he's going to the kitchen, he'll you know, we have the bookshelf right next to the couch. He'll drink whatever and he'll leave it there, and then he'll go to the kitchen to do whatever, wash his hands or look for another snack to eat, but he won't bring the cup over to put it away. Like, you're going to that direction. Why is it so hard for you? And then when I tell him to grab his cup, he want to huff and puff about it. You know? And it's not just him, it's the whole fucking house. My brother does it. Fucking Nyla does it. It's so goddamn annoying. It's like I'm their fucking servant. And it's irking me. And what irks me more is when I say something about it, they ignore me like I'm a piece of shit. You know, like I'm nothing. Like I'm overreacting. Like my feelings don't matter. And that's what really pissed me off. Not the fact that they left it out. More so the fact that when I speak up about it, they don't do anything about it. It's like I'm nothing. I'm so over this life. I am not happy. I'm not happy in my fucking relationship. He thinks that he works and he pays all the bills. And my job is to be home and take care of the kids. Like, I know he knows from the beginning that I'm very independent and I like to make my own money, so I gave up my life. My shadow right now of me holding the phone on the bed is giving off like a penis shadow. Anyways, sorry. But I wake up every morning and I have to text him these mean things. I'm not trying to be mean, but if I'm nice about it, he'll say, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry," and then I'll do it again the next night, you know? So I'm like, why the fuck did you leave the blender out? And he ignores me. And I know he gets my text and he's not that busy at work because he checks Snapchat. I'm so over it. I feel like there's a lump in my throat because I'm holding my tongue. I feel like I'm holding everything in, my emotion, and now it's just like something clogged there. Like, I'm not overreacting. I'm trying so hard. It's just the simplest thing. I don't make his job harder, so don't make my job harder. I respect that he's at work all day and I don't bother him. I'm so over it. Like always, tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and forget about this and keep it moving because I'm not one to hold out an argument, you know, because I have kids, because I'm a fucking grown woman and my life is gonna keep going, you know? That's disgusting. Nyla's pissing me off too because she's not pulling her grades up, and I told her to read a book and she threw a whole fucking attitude about it. I have to hold my tongue with her too because it's recent history of some things she got into, and I gotta watch what I say to her because I don't want her to go back into that state of mind. I don't really want to talk about it, but everybody is just everybody's basically have something over me. Like, Nyla thinks she can do whatever and act however she acts. Like, she doesn't do anything bad. I'm just tired of her attitude. Like, when I tell her to do something, it's, you know, something like that. And then her schoolwork, and that's basically it. She doesn't go out or anything. She's a big time introvert. She doesn't do anything bad. She doesn't smoke, drink, or none of that. And I'm really thankful for that. And that's why I'm kind of lenient on her. Like, I had to do her science project with her today, and she's smart. She knew the answer. It was just that she's lazy to do it, and she just needs to be pushed. But anyway, so I feel like Nyla has this whole history that happened, and she's holding that on top of me to get away with things, to get away with me holding my tongue. And then Jason has the fact that he's the one working and he's the one with the income, that if he left, I'd be struggling, you know. And I think that's what he's holding. He's not holding it against me, but I feel like the fact that I forget about when I'm angry and just move on with it, those are the reason why. I feel like I can't be angry for too long, because at the end of the day, he does work and he does pay for everything. And at the end of the day, Nala is a good girl. She doesn't go out and give me headaches. And at the end of the day, my brother mind his and keep to himself and doesn't bother me, besides the fact that he eats and stuff in the basement and then bring his shit up. But for the most part, he keeps to himself. And so I feel like I have to choose what to be mad at, and sometimes it just builds and I have to let it go, you know? I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, but I hope Emmett comes home tonight because I really need him. I feel like I'm just stuck with my life and I can't do anything. I don't have a babysitter. Jason's parents can babysit, but they live too far. And if they were to babysit, then Emmett would have to sleep over. And I just can't go that many days. You know, if I was to work 5 days a week and I had to leave him there for a whole week and only see him on the weekend or something, I just can't do that. They just live too far for me to use as a babysitter if I want to go back to work or go back to school, you know? There's nobody around here. I don't have family around here. I mean, my sisters are pretty close, but they have full-time school, full-time jobs and stuff like that, so yeah. I feel like I'm just stuck waiting for my break. There's a daycare at the church right next door. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that we have a church right next door to us. They offer daycare, but the kids has to be potty trained in order to go, because they don't do diaper change, which I wouldn't want them to change my baby diaper anyway. But potty trainer is not doing well. He still doesn't know when he needs to go. I just feel like I'm stuck. Jason said he's gonna go to school next year when he's 3, but just so many negative things on the news lately. Daycare and school and kids being molested or abused, and that's just like, that's why Nala's homeschooled. That's why Nala's in cyber school. I can't imagine there's a group of kids that's like robbing and attacking people in the subway, and if she were to go back to school, she would need to catch, you know, public transportation, and I just can't imagine her getting robbed or assaulted or something out there. It's just, the world is just so bad lately, and I can't. I just want to be stuck in this bubble. Like, God bless everybody out there living their lives and putting their kids in daycare and in school. I don't know how they do it. And I can't even be like, God watches over the good people. No, there's so many
Alright, I'm gonna call this a night now. Well, maybe not. Maybe I vlog when Emmett gets home. Yeah. My brother went somewhere. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. I feel like I've been having more and more mental breakdowns lately because people are just pissing me the fuck off. Why is it so hard to throw trash away? Why is it so hard to put a fucking blender away? Why is it so hard to put your clothes in a fucking hamper that's literally 5 feet away from the hallway?